So today we have the speaker. His name is Durgesh. He work in the Bangalore office, and today he is going to be present about the
Sir,
study in the Poland.
I was sometimes
So Durgesh, you are there.
sometimes I'm not audible to sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm just handing over to the Durgesh to start the presentation now, so that he can update you regarding all the information about the Poland courses, universities, and the scholarships. So Durgesh, over to you.
Thank you, sir. And hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Durgesh, and I'm working as a counselor in Study Metro. And I am here to give a small presentation about Poland. So I hope everyone is ready for that. And I am here to take you to Poland. And Poland is the gate to the EU for every student who take it's not only Poland is a Schengen country and it's not only as the part of the Schengen country, it has another 26 countries where it will lead every students to the part of the Schengen countries. So this is the map of the flag of the Poland. You can see that there is a white and red colors in flags where white is the peace of the where white is symboling the peace and red is the symbol of the socialism. And this is the map of the Poland. You can see that Warsaw is the capital of Poland and its border along with the Germany, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Ukraine, Belarus, Russia, and some of the important cities of the Poland. Krakow, Katowice, Wrocław, Poznan, Szczecin, Grodno, Brest, and Lublin. These are the most famous cities in Poland. Uh, I'm going to brief. I'm going to tell brief about Poland. The official name of Poland is Republic of Poland. The short form we are calling. Sorry. Official name is. It's changing. Official name is Republic of Poland. Official language is Polish, and it has a parliamentary of republic political system, and it's located in Central Europe, and its northern border runs along with the Baltic Sea coast of 140 kilometers. As I said, capital city is Warsaw, and the time zone is Poland is being belongs to the Central European time zone, and its ahead of India is more than 3.5 hours. The climate is just moderate in continental with relatively cold winters. From in July to August, the climate will be range from 16 degrees Celsius to 29 degrees Celsius, and in January it will goes from -1 degree to 5 degrees Celsius. The currency of Poland is Polish zloty, where 100 Polish zloty is equal to 23.0584 euros, and 100 PLN is equal to 1,692.34 Indian rupees. We all know Poland is for some landscapes, monumentaries, artists, but I want to tell you something about why Poland is famous for. Poland is famous for scientists. It's who is being the home of scientists Marie Curie, composer of Frederick Chopin, and astronomer Nicholas Copernicus. And there are some Nazi concentration camps where Poland consists three of the most famous Nazi concentration camps, which located in Belzec, Treblinka, and Auschwitz, Gornicku. And some of the scientists who won the Nobel Prize, such as Lech Walesa, who won the Nobel Prize in 1983, and there are some other persons who won the Nobel Prize in literature category with Sins Henry Singinzu in awarded in 1905 and Wisława Szymborska winning in 1996, where the physiology or medicine award was awarded by Andrew V. Charlie. Now I am explaining why student has to learn in Poland, because there's some of the points which I'm going to tell that why Poland is very good for education. Poland is fatherland of people who changed the world. That is Mikolaus Kopernik and Frederick Chopin. They are the two persons who introduced the modern structures and modern era in the Poland and the European country. And there are some Nobel Prize winners who gives more value for the Poland. It's Maria Saklowska-Curie, Lech Walesa, Wisława Szybowska. So there are some five reasons to study in Poland. First, I'm going with the traditions. Poland is giving the tradition in the teaching for students from last 650 years, where the Krakow Academy, known today as the Jagiellonian University, was established long back in 1364. And second one is the modernity. The Poland is famous for this modern European structures, and it's the fourth place. It has the fourth place in Europe after the United Kingdom, Germany, and France in terms of the number of people enrolled in higher education. There are over 100 university types higher education institutes and over 200 high quality types of studies as European higher education area. Most of the schools offers courses in foreign languages, and it has a modern infrastructures, lecture halls, laboratory equipments, libraries, dormitories. I have added some pictures where you can find that some latest images of the mechanical laboratory and some of the architectures of the college campus. And I have added some Polish inventions which we didn't know. For most of them, we don't know what these are invented by Polish. First one is a bulletproof vest. It was invented by one of the famous scientists in Polish, and the windscreen wipers were used to swipe the windscreens and all. And graphene is a layer of the carbons. It consists of almost 3 to 8 layers of carbons. This is called as a graphene. And movie projector, which we use to project the movies. And the Hyperion rover, it's used for the space exploration, and Malex, where we can see that in parks, airports, and we used to transport in the with people, so we can load the luggage in there. And Poland is famous for its bologna process, where first of all, bologna is a three-stage education model, where it's after bachelor, masters, and degree. It comes under European credit transfer system. In New Poland, bachelor is called as a first cycle, master is called as second cycle, and doctor is been called as a third cycle. The upon graduation is recognized only Europe, but it's accepted all over the world. Fourth one is high quality of education, where the quality of education provided is monitored and regularly evaluated by the Polish Accreditation Committee, which is abbreviated as PAC. There are some over 5,000 courses available in Poland. Among them, there is a number of fields of study that were given by PAC an outstanding note. The fifth and most students will like this part because it's a competitive cost of living and studying. Compared to other European countries, the tuition fees in Poland are really competitive. It will come around 2,000 euros average. And the cost of living are a fraction of what a foreigner students would have spent in other European cities. It will be around 350 to 400 per month as an average. So we know that Poland is what's the official language of Poland is Polish, but we also know that Poland is also offers education in English. So let's know what are the programs there are available in English. There are gradual increase in the number of there are gradual increase in There are some gradual increase in the number of programs and courses offered in English. Over 300 programs are currently running at Polish universities, and the fuller offer is better at 700 programs are running in English. Some of the key facts I'm showing you here that there is some points about higher education in Poland. Over 400 universities are located in Europe. It has the largest number of higher education institutions in Europe. It has 134 public institutions and 285 non-public institutions. Are enrolled in the Poland, and it has one of the highest enrollment rates in the world. Almost 40,000 PhD candidates are studying in Poland. 170,000 employees, of whom 100,000 are academics. Over 52,000 foreign degree students are studying in Poland, and their number is significantly increasing everywhere. And 12,000 incomings from Erasmus students. Is the most affordable European student city according to the 2016 QS Best Student Cities Index. So students can easily believe that your Poland is most affordable to all compared to all other European countries. So this is some graph of the number of international degree students in the last 10 years who are studying in Poland. In 2005, there are only 10,185 students who are studying in Poland. In 2010, it's 21,474, and in 2015, it's 52,671. It shows that from 2005 to 2015, 18% of increasement in the enrolling of the students. So these are some of the degrees which were taken by the foreign students. So which all are the country students are coming for Poland to study. So there is a Ukraine who's leading with the 51%. Ukraine students are the ones who are loving to study in Poland, and then comes with okay, sorry. So these are the 10 degree students who are studying in Poland. Ukraine is leading with 51%, and then Belarus is 10%, Norway, Spain, Sweden, Turkey is 3%, Lithuania, USA, Russia, Germany is with 2%, Saudi Arabia, Republic of China, and Czech Republic with 1%, and remaining including India comes in under 18% of other sections. These are the incoming students we were exchanging through the Erasmus programs. We can see that Spain students are exchanging to Poland through Erasmus students. Turkey is leading with 22, Spain with 28, Germany 9%, Portugal 8, France 8, Italy 5, and other countries with 9%. This is the pie chart of the foreign students what are the subjects they are going to study in Poland. Most of the students are offering with the social science. They are okay with that because most of the local peoples and the European peoples love to study about social sciences. And next with health and medical science with 22%. Then there is a technical science with 9%, physical science 3%, arts and music with 3, humanities 6, agricultural science and veterinary with 2%. So these are some popular universities which are available in Poland, and I've mentioned the rankings of universities in Brussels. You can find here that University of Warsaw is the first ranking university in Poland, along with ranking of 362, which was 2016. Next is comes with Jagiellonian University, which is 431 to 440 ranking. Warsaw University of Technology, Nicholas Copernicus University, University of Wroclaw, University of Lodz. So many universities are under this 800 top universities in the world. So these are the universities which study in Poland: engineering and technology, medical, social science and economics, agriculture and life sciences, humanities and arts. So these are some admission requirements for bachelor candidates. So bachelor candidates has to submit a notarized secondary school certificate or an official document duplicate is official duplicate issued by the candidate's high school and filled out application form for passport size photographs, copy of candidate's ID, that is your passport first page and last page, and medical certificate with no contradiction for studying, and admission fee payment receipts. And they need the some scores like TOEFL and IELTS. TOEFL they need 550 to 587 for paper based, 230 to 240 for computer based, and 79 to 95 points based on internet. And IELTS they require 6.2 or 6.5. If student is his last previous education is in English, then they don't need IELTS or TOEFL. This also apply for master's candidates where it will they need only CV and CV along with the passports and passport and applications. They need their resumes, and they have to score more marks in TOEFL and IELTS. Where TOEFL is they have to be achieved with 550 to 587 in paper based, 230 to 240 in computer based, and IELTS is they have to maintain is 6.5. If their bachelor is in English, then they don't need IELTS or TOEFL. So this is the tuition fees in Poland. As I told you that for first and second long cycles is mentioned as first is a bachelor degree, second is a master degree, and long cycle is a combination of bachelor and master degree where you learn for 5 years. After your intermediate mature intermediate course, you will learn for go for bachelor's with 3 years and master's with 2 years. It will combine as gives as a long cycles. The fees will be 2,000 euros. It's an average. It will be the public universities. And doctoral postgraduate and medical postgraduation will start with 3,000 euros per year, and vocational course where you will learn in your vocational periods, and it will start from 3,000 euros. And if you want to learn Polish language, there it will cost you around 2,000 euros per year. As I told you that it will be 2,000 euros means it will be the minimum price of the universities which will be available in public universities, and in private university it will may go up to 6,000 euros, and for MBA programs it's about 8,000 euros to 12,000 euros per year. So this is scholarships which are available for students in Poland. The scholarships within bilateral agreements, which means the agreement between the Polish government and the third party government remains your studying and your country government. So that based on that agreement, you are eligible for the some scholarships and CFS exchange program with Central and Eastern Europe. It's available for only along with the 16 countries of Central and Eastern Europe, and it's available for available up to 10 months of the course. Erasmus program is like an exchange programs. The students who want to study in Poland, and the programs are and the scholarship is available only for the students who are extending to the Poland. The next one is the Vice Grad Scholarship Program. So it is available for entire world students who is going to study in Poland, and it's available only for first sem or second semester. So this is the cost of the living in Poland, where you can see that the average cost of students living range from euro 350 to 550. You can see that for dormitory you can spend around 55 to 100 euros. For private apartment it will cost you 120 to 150 euros, energy and gas 30 euros, and some transportation 20 to 40. The students who are below under the age of 26, they will get some benefits in transports and they can also get discounts in movies and gas also. So these are the intakes and deadlines of applications where the intakes are normally taken Poland in February and October, and deadlines for summer semester, that is for February intake, the deadlines will be 31st December 2016 for candidates who are from non-EU countries, and it will be the deadline for the EU countries. It will be end on 31st January 2017. And the next deadline for academic year, which is comes in winter, it will be the deadline around 18th September 2017 for the candidates from EU countries, and it will be closed on 31st August 2007 for candidates from non-EU countries. As I told you, these are some of the documents which are required. You can again go through the documents which are required for applying bachelor's degree and master's degree. First, I will go with candidates who are applying for bachelor's degree. They require first is required to fill out application form. Second is school certificate along with apostille, 4 passport size photographs, copy of candidate's ID, that is your passport front page and last page, certificate of English language proficiency, admission fee receipt, and letter of recommendation and statement of purpose. These are all the documents which are required to apply for bachelor degree. And candidates who are applying for master's degree, they filled out application form, undergraduate degrees transcripts and mark sheets along with apostille, candidate CV, 4 passport size photographs, copy of the candidate's ID, proof of English language proficiency, and admission fee payment receipts, LOR and SOP. So students who are studying in Poland, they can work in part-time and they can work in full-time also. The 20 hours work permitted during studies as well as 3 months of full-time work during holidays. So that students who are studying in universities, those can work for 20 hours in a week, and when there is a holiday for the universities, they can work for 3 months of full-time. That is from July to September. The students who wants to work in a full-time, they need to update, they need a permit for residence card holders, and after the completion of education, students can stay back for further 2 to 3 years as long as they can prove that they are financially supported, and the students who are obtain a job or accept employment can obtain a work permit, and students who are get a job or get a work permit, they can apply for a blue card once they find an employer, and this is it. And the blue card is valid initially for 2 years and they can extend it for further 3 years. So next step is visa, how to get the visa. Generally, as a general rule, you need visa to enter Poland. So some other countries don't need visa to enter, but as we Indian citizens, we need visa to enter Poland. And Poland is part of the Schengen zone, so you can apply for a Polish visa and travel around Europe. So you can travel along with the Schengen countries, and it's not include the United Kingdom, Ireland, Cyprus, Bulgaria, Romania, Croatia, and other states which are located outside the EU. Normally, there are 3 types of visa. We can choose A type, C type, and D type. Where A type is a airport transit visa, so it's only students who are traveling to airport in Poland. So they can use. And C type is a short-term Schengen visa. The students who are going to study up to 180 days and who are going to stay in Schengen zone for 90 days. So they can use the C type visa. And D type is a 1-year national visa, and students who are going to stay in Schengen zone in more than 90 days, so they are going to they are going with the D-type visa. So these are some documents to be submitted by all visa applicants. The application form filled in online and print, and they have to fill the application online and they have to take a printout and sign by the applicant, and they have to submit the original passport with copies of first and last pages and one photographs along with the standards of the Polish government and proof of possession in adequate and valid travel medical insurance. Student has to provide the medical insurance and some of the supporting documents like proof of means of transport, the airport ticket, proof of lodging, accommodation, proof of financial means where student has to show that funding. Where actually this an applicant going for purpose of studying to Poland and applying for 1 year national visa should prove the possession of 12,100 Polish zloty. That means it will cost around 2,750 euros per student to show the fund in their account and along with the university college fees. So they have to show the total amount of 2,750 euros plus 2,000 euros. If the university fees is 2,000, then it will be around 4,750 euros. And if it is university fees is 3,000 euros, it will be 5,750 euros. And it's per year. And additional documents which are submitted by the students or certificate of admission or registration at an educational establishment for the purpose of attending, like students who are going for the abroad in Poland, they have to show the enrolled certificate and copies of educational certificates and biodata and proof of that educational establishment has the right to grant the academic title for the particular program offered to the candidate. It means student has to show that he has grant a permission from the Ministry of Science and Higher Education in Poland. And note that, and there is some important notes where the most recent education certificate should be apostilled and legalized. Every student who are going to study in Poland, their educational certificate must be apostilled and PCC. The police clearance certificate and medical certificates are no longer required. So these are the 5 easy steps to get a visa. First one is a find a Polish consulate that can process your application, or you can use the websites of Poland visa and go to online and read carefully all the information concerning visa application on the consulate's website, and we have to follow all the instructions. And we are then next we have to set the appointment date with the consulate, and we have to go there personally and we have to submit the documents to the consular. And at the time of submitting the documents, consular will take the interview of the persons. Sometimes they will interview with the phones, and sometimes they will give exceptions to some categories students. And some necessary documents which are required for us to get the visa. First one is application form, travel document, that is your passport and biometric photo, health insurance, sufficient means to support yourself. Then that means you have to show your points, documents confirming for the purpose of your stay. That means you are going to study in Poland, you have to show accommodation, the specifics of the required documentation may vary among consulates. So confirm with the consulate's website. Next is submit all the documents, including a print and signed application from the visa form and along with the visa fee, where visa fee is around 60 euros and it will be around 4,400 Indian rupees. Once you file your visa application, it will be processed within the 15 days and maximum it will be take 30 days to get your visa. Thanks for listening, and if you have any questions, please ask.
Thank you very much, Durgesh. It is really very wonderful webinar. Like I liked your presentation, the way you design and all. So thank you very much for that. So The team, if you have any questions regarding the Poland education, please feel free to write down in chat box, which you can see in your right hand side, and then accordingly, the Durgesh can answer all those questions. So we have the first question came from the Praveen from our Mumbai branch. That what is a residence card? Is it separate from the study visa permit?
Yes, sir. Once the student is reached with Sanjay visa, hello,
Yeah, yeah, please go
sir,
ahead.
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear.
once the students get the Sanjay visa, he has to apply for the residence permit. Once he once he landed in Poland, before the expiry date of visa within the part main, if visa has a validity of 180 days, he has to apply for the residence permit within the expiry date before the expiry date of visa. I mean 45 days before expiring date of visa.
Okay, okay. So it is a must to apply for the all the students whoever is going for the studying there.
Yes, sir. They have to get the residence permit, temporary residency permit.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Any other questions? If team you are having it, please feel free to write down here so that we can help you for that. So I have a couple of questions for you, Durgesh. That most of the university which you mentioned there, are they
Yeah.
accept the students without IELTS or they should have the IELTS with them?
Yeah, so students who have studied their previous education in English, then they don't need IELTS. If student is from other instruction medium, then they have to get the IELTS and TOEFL.
Okay, I think the Abby also asked the same questions. So Abby, yeah, he mentioned that yeah, we can apply without IELTS and TOEFL like same which we done for the USA if the students have finished his degree in the English medium. Okay. So what are the intakes are available, Durgesh, in the most of the public and private
Sir,
universities there?
Intex is available only in February and October.
Okay, so mostly the only two intakes are available in the Poland. Okay. So still we
Yeah.
can recruit the students for the fab intake, right?
Yes, sir. It's still we have time till 31st December.
31st December we can recruit the students. Okay, that's fine. Okay. And like what are the documents like the same documents required for the like for the other European countries the same documents required that the students has to translate the documents in the Polish language before he send the hard copy to
Yes,
the.
sir. The student, yeah, they have to get apostilled and legalized for the previous education certificates.
Okay, okay, but for getting the acceptance letter, they can submit to the soft copy to the university, so they required hard copy for that.
Sorry, sir, I didn't.
I mean to say that getting acceptance letter from the university, did they required hard
Yeah.
copy to send, or they required the soft copy is sufficient for them initially to get accepted to the students?
Soft copy is enough to get accepted, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. That's fine. Okay, okay. So generally, you mention the visas requirement. So they have to physically go to the Mumbai and Delhi to attend the visa.
Yes, sir. Yeah. They have to go personally and submit the application. While submitting the application, the counselor will take some personal interview of the applicant. Sometimes they take the interview through phones, or sometimes they can give exception for some applicants. It depends on the profile.
According to you, what is the visa success rate if the students are really good?
Visa success. It's around 95 to 96% who has best in
Okay, okay, okay. I think that's all from my end. Like, if anybody have any questions, you can ask uh, to the Durgesh, or you can simply write down here so that I can ask to the Durgesh. because I think most of the things are very straightforward in the Poland. Like they are ready to accept any kind of students, and we still have a time. That is a good point that because most of the U.S. university and other universities who's having a Gen intake now, they are closing their date. So if those students who are not getting a visas for the USA or other countries, I think the Poland is the best option for them because the tuition fees are very low. It's only between 2,000 to 3,000 euro. So the tuition fee is less, and we have the date available where the students can apply for the FAB intake. And I think a couple of the students already in the pipeline. We already applied them. So let's see. For all the other people who are sitting in other countries, like in Gujarat, Mumbai, and Hyderabad, and all other locations, if you have any students who doesn't get the visas, we can apply to the Poland. So Kulsum asked the question: what is the age limit to get the admission? Durgesh, is there any kind of age limit here in the Poland?
Sorry, sir, I didn't get that.
I
Voice
mean to
is.
say, is there any kind of age limit to apply for any kind of master program?
No, sir. The students who are below age of 35 to 40, they can apply. Maximum it's 40, the students can apply.
Okay, so you mean to say the minimum is 18 and the maximum is 40?
40,
Okay, okay, that's fine. Okay, thank you very much, Durgesh. And again, the last question came from the Kulsum again. Is there any kind of education gap is acceptable? Like if the student's having 5 year to 7 years of education gap in his studies?
yes, sir, it's acceptable. And if the student is working, then they have to submit that work experience certificates. And if they are not working and they are doing some business and all, they have to give some proper reasons. What's the reason behind the gap?
Okay, okay, that's fine. Okay. So thank you very much, Durgesh. It was really wonderful webinar, and I liked the presentation which you mentioned each and everything here about the Poland education. So again, I just remind to all the counselors sitting in across all the 10 cities, if you have any students who have rejected for the USA and they want to apply for the low cost programs, so we still have options available in the Poland. The students can apply and we can get their admissions. And the good point is that the visa rates are very high compared to the US. It's like more than 95% of the students they apply for the visas. They get the visas in the Poland. And the good point is that if from the Poland they can apply to the USA in the future if they are looking to go ahead with the USA. So they can apply from the Poland, and Poland is offered the Shanghai visa, so they can travel anywhere in the Europe, and if they want to work there, they can work and all. So the last question came in my mind, Durgesh, is the post-study work visa is available there, right? It's a 1 year work visa. Am I correct?
Sir, after the completion of graduation, students are allowed to stay 2 to 3 years if they have the sufficient fund to show that they have sufficient fund to stay there and they don't need any help from the Polish government, so that they can stay up to 2 to 3 years there.
Okay, okay, okay. That's fine. Okay. So thank you very much, Durgesh, and everybody who has attended this webinar. Please book all your calendars for every day for 5 p.m. because tomorrow again we have the webinars by 5 p.m. And day after tomorrow, there's one is a wonderful webinar which we are going to do that from the UK. The person is from one of the internships company who help our students to do the internships. So any students who are in the engineering or any kind of fields, if they're studying in India and if they want to do the internships, we can help them to go to the UK, Dubai, Singapore, and all. And day after tomorrow, we have the webinar from again Concordia of Chicago universities. They have not confirmed yet, but yeah, hopefully we are going to have it from them also. So every day the webinar will be there. So stay tuned and check your Skype and the WhatsApp messages. We will update you. because this again is all the internal webinar we are doing with all our counselors and all our franchisee and all our agents. But yeah, we are going to ahead with the students live webinar by next month onwards. So thank you very much to all of you who joined this webinar. And if you require any kind of more information, Durgesh is always available at durgesh@studymethod.com, or you can ping him over the Skype. Thank you very much, Durgesh, and thanks everybody. Good night, good evening, bye bye.
Thank you, sir.